That's a load of these. There we are. Fuck it, let's go upstairs. Oh, blood on the carpet. Dismiss all. No thanks.
Where to, partner?
Penthouse.
Penthouse floor.
Enjoy your time in Vegas.
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and I suspect figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
A city devoted to vice and sin. What's not to love?
Oh, come now, don't play the fool. Vegas has fools enough, a superfluity of them. They're what makes it so profitable. They come to Vegas chasing penny-ante dreams of high living, to feel like they're big shots, like they're winners. You see that you and I are of a different stripe, don't you? We don't have to dream that we're important. We are.
Why the VIP treatment? I'm just a courier.
Oh, don't be coy. You've been playing a high-stakes game ever since Victor dug you out of the ground. Don't be afraid to admit it.
Well, let's get down to business then.
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough.
What do you propose?
My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract. How's that?
1,000 caps. I accept your terms.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
Yes, I have some questions I want to ask.
What did you wish to know?
How do I get to Benny?
It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by at least 4 bodyguards, except when he's in his private suite on the 13th floor of the Tops.
The chairman are your employees. Don't they take your orders?
It's more complicated than that. The chairmen share what you might call a tribal affinity. Look for a man named Swank, Benny's second-in-command. He's always been a reliable, if unimaginative, employee. Do your best to convince him that you're working under my auspices. If you have evidence of Benny's crimes, show it to him.
Why can't you... Fucking hell. You know, playing the CM before, you know that some of this stuff is stupid, but whatever, we'll ask it anyway. Why can't you be the one to tell Swank?
By contract, Securitrons are to enter the casinos only when invited by the 3 families, or if other extraordinary circumstances arise. The moment I send one into the Tops, Benny will know I'm on to him.
Say I want to take a diplomatic approach.
If you were to approach Benny in public, you might be able to leverage his fear of exposure to make him agree to meet with you in private.
Oh, House, you alright there? Any ideas how I could catch him off guard?
Sneaking into Benny's suite on the 13th floor would be very difficult, but not impossible. There might be guards. Certainly there'd be a sturdy lock on his front door.
So I got something else.
What else did you want to know?
Tell me about Benny.
Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I'd planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner, none of this would have happened.
Why did what use would you have for a protege?
To achieve my aims, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks. I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along. A more than suitable replacement.
Why did Benny betray you?
I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be.
Why didn't you intervene sooner when Benny ambushed me?
Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Good Springs is a bit too far away for me to reliably control a Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determined the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
What else did you want to know?
Who are you exactly?
I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the new Vegas Strip. I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274 onward. The 3 families are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation.
You appear to be a computer, not a man.
Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicon.
Fuck it. Well, you must be like a brain in a jar.
No. While brains demonstrated some use as organic processors in the robots produced by General Atomics International, they never retained personality once removed from the human body.
I guess sometimes doing the speech options that fail is worth it sometimes. Just for like information like that, I guess. How have you stayed alive all this time?
Let's just say it was very costly. But I was willing to make the sacrifices longevity entailed, financial and otherwise.
How did you establish New Vegas?
We can discuss this in greater detail at another time. Suffice it to say that when my Securitrons detected NCR scouts at Hoover Dam, I took action. I recruited a tribal force to supplement my Securitrons and renovated the Strip just in time to welcome the NCR as it marched into the region. Instead of war, a treaty was negotiated, and the money started to pour in.
Let's talk about something else. Okay, goodbye, fuck it.
Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the High Roller Suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Let's go to the cocktail lounge. That's what I want. All I ever wanted was a snow globe. No, There's a suitcase up here. I can't remember if we can unlock it yet or not. Bloody hell. There we are. Nope, hard. Such a shame.
Well, hello, Sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
What's with the snow globe collection?
Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes. If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. You'll get a reward, of course. In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it.
Got some snow globes for Mr. House's collection.
You do? Well,
Oh
that's
god, that's
just
a lot
wonderful.
of caps.
I'll take them and put them with the rest of the collection.
Goodbye.
Where to, partner?
The casino.
Casino floor.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Lead the way.
Nobody has ever been inside that place.
That one must be important around here.
Check that out. He just left the Lucky 38.
Sure, later.
Who's that?
Hey, fellow. Welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Sure, here you go.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops?
What is there to do here?
Everything your little heart desires, that's what. You like gambling? Boom. Either one of the main hallways has cards, slots, you name it. Hungry? Thirsty? The restaurant just off the left-hand hallway has the best food and booze in Vegas. Or maybe you'd rather take in a show. The Aces Theater upstairs always has hot acts raring to go. Check it out.
Alright, goodbye. Okay, that's swank.
Hey there, pal. Welcome to the Tops. And what can I do for you today?
Who are you?
Ain't been on the strip long, have you, pal? Name's Swank. This is my joint.
I thought Benny ran this place.
Benny oversees the business, sure, but I run the Tops day to day. I'm his right-hand guy, you dig?
Looking for a few extra caps. Got any jobs need doing?
You might have a jaw at Tommy Torini up in the Aces. He's always looking for talent scouts.
I think you should know something about Benny.
Really? You got something to say about the big boss, huh? Well, why don't you say it to his face instead of yapping at me?
I don't think you're going to like it. Seems Benny's been making his own play.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Benny tried to kill me and stole a platinum chip I was hired to deliver.
That doesn't... Why would he pull a stunt like that? Got anything else to offer?
I've got more evidence that proves Benny tried to kill me.
Yeah? What else you got?
Found his cigarette butts by the grave he buried me in.
Huh. Well, yeah, okay, these are Benny's brand, and they ain't too common. You got anything else?
Found his lighter in Boulder City. He dropped it when he killed his partners.
Yeah, that looks like Benny's lighter, all right. Still, not exactly a ton of proof. Got anything else, kid?
Nah, that's it. What do you think?
Jesus, kid, I think we got a real problem on our hands. Can't believe Benny's a no-good stinking punk, trying to play house like that. Tell you what, I'll call Benny, keep him away from his suite. You go search the place. Here's the key, it's on the 13th floor. It's a room with the double doors, can't miss it. Maybe you'll find something we can show to Mr. House and get him arrested.
Okay, I'll do that.
Groovy, here's your stuff back. In case you run into company, you dig. I'll tell the boys to give you a pass to pack some heat. Go on then. Elevators to pass the slot machines on your left. Hey, there's the high roller.
Now, since I've got like a shitload of luck, in theory I should have no issue cleaning out the fucking place.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Do Tracy, blah 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 blah, whatever. I'm not sure if these guys will aggro on us if they spot us, but whatever, it don't really matter. Important thing is, I'm going to go around and unlock these lockpicks so we actually can level up ourselves a bit quicker. And I don't know how you are with stealth, but he don't strike me as someone who should be good at stealth. There we are, level up. Alright, speech, get that all the way up to 50. And we'll go for finesse. Equivalent to extra 5 points in luck. But it isn't 5 points in luck, it's just like critical hit multiplier. But yeah, more crits is good.
Hey, there's the high roller.
Don't know why people are calling me high roller. Requires key. Alright, whatever.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
What are you doing here?
Good question! My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
Yes, what kind of name is that?
It's what Benny always called me. Probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful.
Have you seen Benny?
He was around here not too long ago. He's probably down on the casino floor now. You can wait for him here if you like. I'm incapable of asking you to leave.
Benny stole a platinum chip from me. Do you know what it's for?
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there!
What's Benny planning to do with the chip?
Oh! He wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses. Most prominently, his Securitrons. And then I just do what Betty tells me. Easy peasy!
You're very forthcoming with that information.
I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
Yeah. What if I wanted to take over New Vegas instead of Benny?
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no.
That's true. What are the details of the plan?
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan.
Say Mr. House was going to suffer an accident. How would that happen?
It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38. No one has. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire network.
Okay, so I'm thinking I will do the wild card path, but I'm not going to do it straight away. I've been inside the Lucky 38.
You have? Wow, that's amazing. You can murder Mr. House whenever you want. I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was going to get into the Lucky 38, but you already took care of that. Wow. The other thing you're going to need is the platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs.
What do you know about the courier Benny shot?
I knew he was carrying a platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for him. That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all encrypted, of course, but I'm quite a decryptor. Did you know that Mr. House spent 812,545 caps hiring salvage teams to find the platinum chip? Just in the last year alone? Of course you didn't. Or that there were 7 couriers, but 6 of them were carrying junk. How about their exact routes and the mercenary teams that screened them? I knew all that. Pretty smart, huh?
I'm the courier Benny shot.
I know that's not true, because you still have a head.
I'm serious.
That's not funny, you getting shot in the head. I really shouldn't have taken so much pride in how I set that up, huh? I feel really bad right now.
You said... where is the platinum chip?
Benny carries it with him at all times. I think he's paranoid that someone might want to take it from him. The platinum chip is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word.
Once I get the platinum chip, what then?
I'd take it straight to Mr. House if I were you. He'll think you're helping him out. Then, when he's not looking, kerpow! The big question is whether to give him the chip before you do him in. He's the one who'll know exactly what to do with it after all. He might upgrade his defensive capabilities right away, or even unlock new ones. But then those defensive upgrades might make it harder for you to finish him off. Hard to say. It's up to you. Let me know when it's done and I'll roll over to the Lucky 38. If I'm right about the chip, I should be able to install myself on House's mainframe. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna help you accomplish so much, whether I want to or not.
So I should ask these tribes that if they'll support an independent Vegas?
Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
Benny reprogrammed a Securitron all by himself?
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember.
Which tribe should I get to know?
There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on the strip. The Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too. Like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Alright, okay. You said something about a bunker at a fort?
Right! It's one of 2 locations on Mr. House's network with non-standard hardware. My guess is it has a reader that can decode the chip. And who knows what else? Maybe a giant robot or something.
I'll go check it out.
Neat. Let me know what you find out.
You and what army? Goodbye. Oh shit, I forgot that these guys were behind me.
Hey, there's the high roller. You're back. Find anything?
Benny has reprogrammed a Securitron and he's trying to take over the strip.
He's what? Ah, jeez. Jeez, this is really bad. What are you gonna do?
I thought maybe I'd talk to the man, see if we can work out a deal. There's only one solution. I'm going to take him out.
Take him out? Jesus. Okay, well, if you think that's the best way to deal with this, I'll send him up to his room. You can ambush him there. And don't worry about the rest of the chairman. I'll keep him from getting involved. You'll still have to watch out for Benny's guards, though.
Okay, I'll do it.
Go on, then. Elevators are past the...
Assassinate Benny.
What in the goddamn? You? How could you be... Oh, Swank, you finky bastard. You got a crazy drop on me, baby, but you don't want to kill me. We should be working together.
Hand over... no time.
It was worth a try.
Looks like break time's over.
No, I actually wanted to pickpocket him. Have you
Oh, I'll
wait
be here. Just
I don't think I'll be able to pickpocket him. I don't know why.
What in the goddamn? You?
Hand over the platinum chip, maybe
Can't
you'll
do.
live.
I.
Hand over or else.
Come on.
The fuck? Hey, that's a good idea. Let's sit down instead of, you know.
Aha.
Wow, did you see how many bullets did not even register there?
What in the goddamn?
So you gotta turn around. The fuck? How come I can't take Maria off of him?
I'm hit. You like that?
The fuck? What are you doing? Why is it, what the hell? Get off! Where the hell is Maria? Like, how come I...
Looks like break time's over. Come on. Here we go.
Whatever. Where's Maria? I wanted to, like, there's a challenge for killing him with Maria, but whatever. You saw nothing. Oh wait, did I get the platinum chip off of him? Yeah, it would help if I actually did that. Hey, I got XP as well.
Lead the way.
Hello. Hey, there's the high roller.
Hey.
Is Benny taken care of yet?
Yeah, he's dead.
Huh. Guess that makes me the boss. Ring a ding.
Alright, nice place you got here. Tell me about it.
The Tops? Yeah, sure. You want the nickel tour? Old Swank's happy to oblige. We got everything you could want. Slot machines in the back, cards and roulette in the front, fine entertainment upstairs, and the Aces Theater. And all with your security personally guaranteed by the chairman and Mr. House's own Securitron police. It's the Tops.
Alright, goodbye.
Hello.
Okay, so let's do a save and then we'll see what we got here.
Welcome to the Tops. How?
Do I have NC ammo?
How much?
Never mind.
How much? Here's your chip. Here's your.
Okay.
This place is the bee's knees.
See what we have here. Increase bet. Oh, E. There we go. I was gonna say, not really feeling the 10 look. But I suppose as long as I get a... Well, most of the time, as long as I get a cherry. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Jackpot. Alright, Nixter. Yeah, I'll do one more. Oh, look at that. Making the money. Okay, blackjack.
Hey, there's the high roller.
Let's do blackjack.
Hey, you ring a ding, baby.
Alright, max bet. 200. Okay, deal. Okay, that's a hit. 19. Hit. Oh, 19. You know, I'll stay with that. We can have a 19 and a 20. What? What the fuck did they have? Or whatever. I probably should have paid attention. Deal. Yeah, I'm staying with. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what? You gave him a fucking 21 on the get-go? Fuck off. That's bollocks. Okay, 11. Hit. 19. Hey, I win. Nice. Ah, 20. I'm gonna stay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay again. Bastard! Fuck it, hit. Stay. Right, fuck it. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. I'm gonna quit while I am ahead.
Welcome to the tops. How can I help you?
Turn in my chips.
In what currency would you like?
Fucking caps.
Caps it is. Will there be anything else?
Goodbye.
Thank you, and enjoy your stay at the tops.
There we go. We came out pretty well there. How's our cap situation going? Yeah, definitely. You know what? I will definitely have to go and do all these casinos when I'm off stream.
The eyes of the mighty Caesar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Any crimes you may have perpetrated against the Legion are hereby forgiven. Caesar will not extend this mercy a second time. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands.
How'd you find me?
I am the greatest of Caesar's frumentari. It was not a challenge to find you. Nor is this my first visit to the Strip.
This is a trap. Okay. Tell Caesar I accept his invitation.
Seek Caesar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The Cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
So, Mr. House doesn't care that one of Caesar's most notorious Legion spies is walking around on the Strip. Either that or his Securitron's AI is too primitive to recognize the threat. Neither answer is particularly comforting. What's up?
What's your opinion on the current situation?
It could be better. If we can find a way to work toward the independence of New Vegas, that would be ideal. But really, as long as you don't help out the Legion, anything's better than that.
Alright, goodbye.
Where to, partner?
Penthouse.
Engaging target. Targeting.
Yes. Control room. There we are. Unseal LS chamber. Warning, microbial infection risk. Proceed. Starting.
Why have you done this? Centuries of preparation. So much good undone.
Yes, man needs you out the way.
Your vanity project doomed to fail.
I'll put you back in your tube good as new.
No! Ruined everything. Exposed germs. A year of life, if at most. I have nothing to say to you.
You've lost karma. What? Nah. It's a bit unfair to say I lost karma. The house has gone bust.
Engaging target. Welcome to the Vegas Strip.
Okay, let's go talk to Yes Man, wherever he's hiding.
Sure, later.
Is that him there? Yes, it is. Look at him. With his smiling face. I love it. I love it.
Oh! Hi again! Can I help you with something else?
I'm ready for you to join me at Lucky 38.
Mr. House is out of the picture and you have the platinum chip? Wonderful. Let's go.
Hey.
Lead the way.
Where's Eddie? Is he oh, wait, no, he's here.
Hi! This is big, huh? A very big moment. Here goes. I'll just take that platinum chip off your hands. Thanks. Wish me luck. Darn it. Wow. Mr. House had quite a setup here. I can access his databanks and view telemetry on every Securitron on the network. Wait. So, that's what the platinum chip does. Interesting. Mr. House had a whole demonstration planned for you. Just head downstairs to the lowest level to check it out. You'll see.
Step closer to the demonstration area, please. Okay, so you're familiar with Securitrons by now, obviously. I mean, some of your best friends are Securitrons, right? Our titanium alloy housing does a good job of protecting our delicate electronic insides from small arms fire and shrapnel. Our left arm contains an X-25 Gatling laser, quite deadly against soft targets at medium range. That looks like fun. And for close-range suppression and crowd control, we have this handy-dandy 9mm submachine gun. Nice. All of this is old hat, right? Here is where it gets interesting. Turns out those are our secondary weapons. All this time we've been running the Mark I operating system, which doesn't have drivers for our primary weapons. Imagine! Now watch this. I'm downloading the Mark II OS to all Securitrons on the network. Makes quite a difference. With the M235 missile launcher, we can engage ground and air targets at long range. And a rapid-fire G-28 grenade launching system makes us deadly in close-range engagements. Woo! Look at that! The OS upgrade also includes drivers for our onboard auto repair systems. Just try to hurt us now. Altogether, this software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. You can come back up and see me or be on your way. I know you're a busy person.
Every Securitron on the network has been upgraded. Pretty neat, huh? Here's a printout with some additional information. again. Can I help you with something else?
You said something about a bunker at the fort?
Here's another one of my printouts. Read up.
Oh.
Oh, hi.
Let's talk about the tribes I should get to know.
Of course, ask away.
Something else. Okay, goodbye. Now we're going to continue on with the main game, I guess.
Goodbye.
Lead the way.
Aren't we supposed to get a follower talking to us, or is that quest completely shut off now? That because we actually we should go into the top. So there's a side quest we can pick up.
Sure, later.
Swank fill me in about Benny. Hell of a thing, baby. Hell of a thing.
Swank mentioned you might be looking for some new acts. Can I help?
Sure, baby, sure. Tommy's always looking for new talent to bring to the Aces. Tell you what, you see any good acts while you're out wandering, give 'em my card. If they work out, I'll give you a 3% cut of the door. Just swing back by as you recruit folks. I'll get you your bread.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out.
Ring.
Goodbye. Okay, talent pool, so...
At least in the old days, we could up and split when things got too heavy.
So we need to find entertainers. Luckily, there's a stand-up comedian here. I know we can find a singer, guitar.
Hey, come on, pal. I'm trying to put on a show here. You're welcome.
I have a few questions.
All right, but make it snappy, kid. This isn't exactly a lucrative career enterprise here.
Tommy Torini at the Tops is hiring entertainers. I could put in a word for you.
Yeah? Hey, you're all right. Tell him I'll do it for 100 a night. No, 50. No, 20. 10. Just don't rob me. I'll do it.
Sure, here's his card.
Sweet daisies, here I come.
Enjoy your time.
We'll go to the Atomic Wrangler. See what we can do.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
Let's talk to this guy around here so we can do our speech check.
Come on, man, I'm dying here.
Bill, Julie, and the rest of your friends miss you. They need your help.
Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This has gone on too long.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
Excuse me?
What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows.
So you perform stand-up comedy, huh?
Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management.
Judging from the economic state of Reedside, they can't be paying you much.
Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rolling in caps here, but what do you want? I'm under contract. I can't get out.
Tommy Serini is hiring new acts at Tops. I think you could make good money.
Too bad I got this ironclad contract with the Garretts. They'll never let me out of it.
I could talk to Garrett, try and convince him to let you go.
Huh. Good luck. Garrett's a tough, mean son of a bitch. He's not likely to give up. Let me know if you make any headway.
Have you noticed the Securitatron's acting up? People are saying House might be dead.
Doesn't look good. This buildup of forces between the NCR and Legion. Not good at all for business in the long run, if the Legion wins.
I'd like to get Hadrian out of his contract.
Now, why would I want to do that? His performances make me quite a lot of money.
He's not the right fit for this place. You'll find better performers.
I suppose you've got a point. Plenty of Brahmin on the prairie and all that. Fine, I'll cut him loose. He's all yours.
Do you have any work that needs doing?
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
What sort of proclivities are we talking about here?
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it.
I'll expect 100 caps minimum for each candidate.
Just don't rough up the merchandise before delivery. You break it, you bought it.
Surely these escorts are critical to your business. How about double?
Okay, you got yourself a deal. Find escorts to fill the positions, and I'll pay double.
Alright.
Just direct...
Goodbye. Okay, let's talk to Hadrian.
Any luck with Garrett yet?
Garrett's agreed to let you out of your contract. You can go work at the Tops.
Really? You mean I'm finally out of this shithole? That's great. Thank you.
Okay, that's 2 down, 2 to go. Wait, 3 remain? That doesn't seem right.
Hey, baby. Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler if you want to have a good time.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, you gutter slut.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. Stop by Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs, sir.
So you're back. Got any chems for me yet?
Jacob, be strong. You just need the support of your friends to get through this.
I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the followers can watch over me while I recover.
Okay, talk to Julie Farkas.
What's your problem?
Don't start, kid. You don't know who you're dealing with.
Howdy.
Who are you?
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire. But it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked who I could chat up about liquor got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
I bet you've seen a lot over the years.
I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
Sounds like you're a bit of a dom, Beatrix.
Hey, who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
Interested in working for the Garretts?
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard?
This would be an escort.
I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays.
When I say escort, I mean prostitute.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got?
Turns out there's a customer looking for something like you.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me.
You'd be an independent with a deep discount on booze, maybe.
They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler. If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get that discount, that just might work. Tell the Garretts I'll stop by to work out terms.
Okay, good.
Yep.
That was easy. Fucking hell, you
Hey.
are pale.
Someone entered the Lucky 38. That's never happened before.
One of my aides said you got into the Lucky 38. If you see someone by the name of Emily near there, we would like you to work for us.
I helped with that addiction problem you mentioned.
I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day.
Look at that, we did stuff. We're good at helping people. You need medical supplies?
Rates of injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
What do you need?
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
Seems like you need a steady supply, not just whatever I can grab for you.
So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you.
Which merchants might be willing to make a deal?
You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out.
Got yourself a deal.
Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in.
I got to talk
What
about
do you
something
want to
else.
talk about?
I have medical supplies to
Great.
drop off. Let's go with Radaway.
How much do you...
Free.
Thanks. Anything else?
Fixer. Drop off.
Thanks. And... Thanks for the...
Okay, there we go. Goodbye. Accepted and free side. That's good. All these fuckers want to talk. Right, whatever. Guess I'll go talk to Mick and Ralph's.
What? Thanks, mister.
See how they feel about stuff.
Hey, thanks for getting Bill Ronte fixed up. I was really getting sick of paying for water. Now, what can I do for you?
Would you happen to know where I could find a sex bot?
Are you some kind of machine fetishist or something?
The Garretts are looking to satisfy certain customers.
Well, the only place I know of locally would be Cerulean Robotics. But that place has been overrun by vermin for years. If you want to check the place out, you can find it on the west side of Freeside. The entrance is on the back side of the building. Just watch out for thugs. The rats aren't the only vermin you need to worry about.
Is there a holotape or anything I'll need for the sex bot?
I don't know of any, but if you give me a few days and some caps, I think I could probably make one on my terminal.
Jesus. Ralph, I've been directing a lot of business your direction. Call it a favor?
Alright. Come back in a couple days, and I should have it ready for you.
The followers are looking to set up a supply deal.
We don't have the stills and equipment to supply the amount of meds they're looking to purchase. You could check with other wasteland merchants, but I think your best bet would be the Atomic Wrangler. They've got a bunch of stills and a seemingly endless supply of grain alcohol, which could be used as anesthetic or disinfectant.
Goodbye.
Come back.
Okay, I want to go to the gun runners because just feels like time, you know?
Welcome, sir or madam.
They're for sale. Especially considering how much fucking money I have, like ridiculous. Weapons.